Devi Bhavani Ma Jaya Sai Bhavani Ma. It took me a while to understand when people around me, including my mother, would refer to Baba, Satya Sai Baba, as their mother. Because I clearly saw that's a male figure, I had accepted Baba as my God, but I couldn't see Baba as my mother. I was like, because he's a male figure. And Mummy ji would refer to, oh meri maa hai, oh meri maa hai. And then slowly I learned that Baba is a Shiva Shakti avatar. And then I learned to accept him as both Divine Mother and Father. There was a progression, there is more to it. Baba's frame was very small. He's very short. His weight was 108 pounds. His figure was more female, slender, and the way he walked, very dainty, very gentle. Yet, with his looks, with his stern looks, he could communicate very sternly like a father. The topic today is how to say no. And the answer is, very simply, you can say no to something only when you have said yes to something else. And that means knowing what you want. And how do you find knowing what you want? Simple formula for us. What do you want? What makes you happy? What do I want? What makes me happy? What do I want? What makes me happy? What does my heart really want? And there's a whole process we can go through this journey. What do I want? Starting from, what do I want for breakfast? What do I feel like eating right now? Without judging whether it is healthy or unhealthy, because we're talking about a process, a journey. Do I feel like eating something savory? Do I feel like eating something sweet? What kind of texture? Do I want something soupy? Do I want something crunchy? And if it were to be a choice of ice cream, what is my favorite ice cream flavor? It's a journey you take. If I were to go on vacation, where would it be? Would it be the mountains or the ocean? Would it be a secluded place, or would it be a town, or would it be a city? Would it be like the busiest city? Would it be New York? Would it be Tokyo? Would it be Bombay? Is that what excites you? Am I going to explore the mountains? Do I want to go someplace familiar, or do I want to go someplace new? What do I want? So that's that part, and we can go deeper into that. What is my favorite color? It's like getting to know yourself, dating with yourself. What makes me happy? Find out what makes you happy on a daily basis, on a weekly basis, on an annual basis. It could be your cup of tea, cup of coffee, your reading time, listening to music, going for walks, exercising, hugging your children, being with your loved ones, spending time with your friends, your favorite Zumba class, your yoga. What is it that makes you happy? For me, for example, teaching Bal Vikas or Sai spiritual education once a week was the highlight of the day, in addition to playing catch with kids, let's say. And then the last part, What does my heart really want? Really listen to your heart without any fear, without any judgment. In goal setting and finding the purpose of your life, there used to be a question, a guiding question. What if time, money, energy, and resources were of no constraints? What would you want? And what would you want to do? Very open-ended question. And the idea was to remove any limitations so you can really dig deep into your heart. Well, this is what I want to do. I want to open an orphanage. I want to remove poverty on the planet Earth. You're looking at your goals without any filters and limitation. At least you know. And you can even find out the reasons why you want to do that. What is the inspiration behind it? And how you feel when you think about it. When was the last time you did something, even if it was just providing food for one person, to a random person? How did it make you feel? I used to have non-vegetarian food every now and then. I went through my own phases of becoming a vegetarian and non-vegetarian even while I was in school. My parents didn't tell me one way or the other, even though they became vegetarian before us. But when I met Baba, it was just a clear delineation. He was like, no smoking if you are my devotee. Again, he never forced it. But that's something what I read. If you're my devotee, don't smoke, don't drink, don't gamble. Don't give and receive bribes. And don't eat non-vegetarian food. So it became easy. Now, I'm not suggesting anyone to become vegetarian. That's not my intent here. Then it became very easy for me to switch and never look back. It was just done. Because I had said yes to something. And for me, the yes was not vegetarian or non-vegetarian. I had said yes to Baba and to follow what he said. And then people get into this trap of trying to follow 100% of Baba's teaching. That's not necessary. Follow one teaching of Baba or your prophet or your God. Doesn't matter what religion or no religion or teacher, world teacher. You could be inspired by Elon Musk for that matter, or Einstein. Doesn't really matter. Whoever it is that you are inspired by and follow, just take any one of their message and just follow through with it. And then that becomes a guiding principle, a shining light, something that you have said yes to. What is it that you will not compromise? And it's your values, your principle. Some people will just say yes to anything because of peer pressure, because they have not said yes to something. So they can not say no to anything. They cannot say no to anything because they stand for nothing. Homogenized. They just want to just get along with everybody, you know. Stand for something, whatever it is. And what is it? Where will you get it from? From your own heart. The most powerful example probably is during Ramadan time. Millions of people worldwide observe Ramadan, and the fasting, very, very difficult fasting. I believe month-long fasting where they eat once a day. They observe their prayers, go to work, and they smell the smells of food, even the sight of food. Not only just any food, but fried food, exciting food. And they're able to say no to that because they have said yes to something. They have decided that they will observe the fasting during Ramadan. Now, if somebody doesn't observe fasting during Ramadan, they're not any less Muslim. That's not the point here. We're not talking religious stuff. We're talking spiritual. What moves your spirit? In this case, we call it the heart. What moves your heart? How is it that people are able to leave the comforts of their home and on little or no money, they're able to travel to the other side of the world, to a strange place, and dedicate their year in service through Peace Corps. Because there's something that moves their heart, moves their soul. What are you saying yes to? And somebody has decided to perform in a particular sport, rugby, soccer, basketball, track and field, rain or shine, on a daily basis, they're going to train. They're going to dedicate their time, sacrifice what they want in addition to it. That could be time with your friends, because they have said yes to something. They have made a decision. And one way to do that is by asking your heart, by sitting down with yourself through meditation, for example, because meditation is oneness. And if you don't know what you want, you can ask it through the hourglass, for example. That I see, give me, show me my goals, show me what I really want, show me. You can ask for clarification, or generally ask for it. Let me be open to receive anywhere from the entire universe, whatever you know I need right now. Trusting, surrendering to the high C, higher consciousness, or your God. Hourglass from Phyllis Krystal method is a wonderful tool that allows us to remove the ceiling or limitations we have put in our lives, and to attract and to ask for what we want in our life, including manifestation. That's one way to manifest. Hourglass is a wonderful way to manifest what you want or ask for what you want through Phyllis Krystal method. Think, feel, visualize, or imagine you're sitting or standing in a circle of golden light. The radius of the circle is your arm's length, fingers extended. You could be seated in your current position in your mind's eye, in your imagination, or you could be gone in your mind to your favorite spot, anywhere in the world. And the circle of golden light marks your inner space. And no one can enter your inner space without your permission. Pull that circle of golden light up into the shape of a cone made up of golden light, slightly above your head. And another inverted cone above this one, open to the sky, hence making an hourglass or sand clock, or the timer we might have seen in various board games. The neck of the hourglass is a symbol for high C or higher consciousness, universally symbolized by a ball of golden light. But in its place, you can have your Ishtadev, or whatever represents the highest within you. It could be Jesus, Allah, Jehovah, Mother Mary, Sai Baba, Shiva, Rama, Buddha, Krishna, or your own family God, or just simply a ball of golden light symbolizing the higher consciousness. Really, now you can ask for anything you want, specific but not too specific. And repeat it 3 times or more. I'm going to do the universal one, something I practice on a daily basis. So I'm going to call my high C by name. You follow the name of your high C. Baba, I'm open to receive from anywhere in the entire universe whatever you know I need. Let it enter the upper cone of the hourglass, trickle down in my life at appropriate time and rate. Baba, I'm open to receive from anywhere in the entire universe whatever you know I need. From anywhere in the entire universe, let it enter the upper cone of the hourglass and trickle down in my life at appropriate time and rate. Hands in the open bowl position, ready to receive. Uncross your legs if they're crossed. Sitting in the pretzel or padmasana is fine. Baba, I'm open to receive from anywhere in the entire universe whatever you know I need. Let it enter the upper cone of the hourglass and trickle down in my life at appropriate time and rate. Then you go to surrender and gratitude. Baba, thank you for all the gifts you've given in the past. Thank you for the gifts you're giving right now. And thank you for the gifts you'll continue to give in the future. Baba, I surrender at your lotus feet. I trust that whatever you will give me is best for me, and I promise to accept the results. When I start saying yes to things in my life on a daily basis, it becomes so much easier to say no to. We don't have to focus on saying no to. We don't have to find courage to say no to. We just have to find courage to say yes to. We just have to know what I'm saying yes to. When I go to a grocery store, I know what I want. I'm not focusing on what I don't want. Jai Mata Di.